Hi, warriors, Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Gnome Warlock.
Greetings.
Today, we are inside of Karazhan, guys. And we have 2 soft reserves in this run. We are soft reserving Ruby Drape of the Mysticon. It's a back piece with 105 armor, 22 stam, 21 intellect, 18 spell hit, and 30 spell power. Pretty nice back piece. And also the tier gloves that we haven't got yet. Voidheart gloves. 28 intellect, 22 spell crit, and 35 spell damage. And the reason why we want those over our other that's a weird pull. Reason why we want those because we have the corruptor legs, but I can't put them on because we want to hold on to the two set Voidheart. Because that 2 sec, that's a chance to give us 135 shadow damage for 15 seconds. It's a pretty good 2 set bonus, so you want to hold on to that. So that's why I'm trying to get the gloves, so we can swap these Voidheart legs for Voidheart gloves, and then put in these Corruptor legs instead. And I wonder if the mount will drop.
Let's disperse this petty rabble.
Kind of surprised we're not Lust in here. Awesome that we got our best in slot weapon. There's Lust. We got the Fang of the Leviathan last episode, and I got it enchanted with Soul Frost, guys. So we're all ready to go. Soul Frost actually drops in this raid. The enchant drops off of Ilhoof. 54 shadow spell damage. Frost and shadow spell damage. That's what the enchant gives. We're getting resisted quite a bit. Alright, the mount did not drop. Gloves of Dexterous Manipulation dropped, though. Leather gloves, Agi, 35 Agi, 22 stam, 42 attack power, and Bracers of the White Stag, 16 stam, 18 intellect, 22 spirit, 26 spell power. And this should be another quick run, I think. This geared group is pretty geared. We also have like this tank's solo tanking the run, and he's bringing his druid for Netherspite, and then his paladin's gonna tank the rest. So he's only bringing his druid tank for one boss. I guess he just wants an item for his druid from Netherspite. It's hard to find paladin tanks for Karazhan, so see why he's doing the switch, I guess. People don't really mind. It's also solo tanking. And TBC's raid numbers have continued to go down, guys. Still a lot of people raiding, but it's gone down by quite a bit since the height of TBC in May when it had 330,000 raiders. Is now down to 230,000 raiders this week. So it's gone down by 100,000 raiders from its peak. I think it's going to go up, though, a little bit. Might not be over 300,000 again, though. But I believe people will come back for Black Temple in the next few weeks. Maybe some people are just taking a break, right? I assume most people have their attunements done, and some of them probably even have full BIS, right? Like we're pretty close to full BIS at the moment. With our Warlock. It's amazing how much gear we've got in the last few weeks. I'm pretty damn lucky. You have our best in slot weapon, best in slot offhand. Our wand could use an upgrade. Our trinkets are best in slot. One of our rings is best in slot. Could use some wrists though. Our wrists are. We're like half. I'd say 50% best in slot, we'll say. We have our full tier set from SSC and Tempest Keep. Pretty good group here. We'll see how fast this goes. Maybe it'll be one episode. There will be a little bit of a delay, though. Because we have to bring this tank in. Which shouldn't be too bad. We'll just summon him to the boss when he gets inside the raid. But that's how the end of a tier is, too, as well. Like, a lot of raiders take a break or stop raiding.
Unannounced visitors.
There we go, Moros, guys. Let him get a little bit of aggro here before we start teeing off on Moros. Okay, I think we'll tee off now. Seems to have a lot of threat.
Now, where was I? Oh, yes.
Why do you say why? Alright, Moro's Lucky Pocket Watch dropped. Increases dodge rating by 38. And also has an on-use, which increases dodge rating by 300 for 10 seconds. Pretty damn good. Trinket for a tank. I have it on my Paladin. I think somebody died. Maybe that's what the why the tank was saying why. Also, the idol of the avian heart drop. That's an idol which increases the amount healed by healing touch by 136, which is a druid idol. But TBC is still the classic version of WoW at the moment that has the most players by far. Mr. Pandaria well, I guess you could say raiders. There's 50,000 raiders in Mr. Pandaria. 6,000 in Season of Discovery. And 16,000 in Classic Era. I think that includes hardcore too, but there's like raiding in hardcore is kind of insane. You know, leveling your character without dying all the way to 60 and then also doing raids as well. It's quite the journey. And what Classic Era is, it's mostly just, it's like vanilla only servers. It's a server that never progresses to TBC. It just always stays in vanilla. I brought my mage over to a Classic Era server. I believe it's called White Mane, or might be called something else. Forget. It's the one with the most people in North America. That's the one I picked, I believe. And it's been growing, which is great. Seems like a few people from TBC that aren't enjoying TBC are just kind of bored of TBC have switched to Classic Era, maybe? It'd be cool to hop on the mage just for an episode. Maybe we'll do that again. I actually have to give the mage another name because my warrior named Traviseen is on the server on the horde side, so I actually have to change my mage's name. And I haven't even like logged in on my mage on that server yet since I transferred him. So maybe we'll do an episode in the future of the mage and just see how he's doing. Oh, we pulled quite a few things here. Let's let the tank get some aggro here. Hopefully nobody dies. Looks like he's pretty good on aggro. We'll just start pumping here. There we go. Only lost one from that pull. Not too bad. Is this guy a bear tank? I guess he is. So we have three tanks, maybe. We don't have three tanks in the group, but we have one tank who's swapping to Feral for the Nether Spike boss. That'd be cool to hop on the mage again. It'd be awesome to do Nax again. That's one reason why I transferred the mage over, is because we put over 500 hours into that character. I just didn't want him to lose all that progress. And it's cool just being able to go back to vanilla and just play a character that you put a lot of time into, and a lot of memories into, right? Kind of wish they do a TBC era. It'd be awesome to even keep the Paladin and the Warlock in TBC. And then maybe level a new character for Wrath. But I doubt they'll do a TBC era. But if they announce that at BlizzCon, I'll be really happy. But I believe we'll most likely just hear about Classic Plus. I'll be shocked if they release it soon. I think we might have to wait a while for Classic Plus. I kind of hope they take their time on it. Oh, we pulled. Okay. Yeah. Wait for these guys to pick up the bosses. Pick up the stuff. Let's get everybody set up here. Am I gonna pull off this guy? Hope not. I fear this Night Mistress. No. Somebody taunt this guy? If I go behind this thing, will this Night Mistress shit? No one's even taunting. Like, it's crazy, dude. Taunt. Gosh. So I don't DPS. Did DPS for a while because can end up pulling. I can't fear the Night Mistress either. Let's try to get him down here. Tried fearing, but didn't work. At least we won't have to worry about pulling that pack on the way back. Yeah, we'll hear about Classic Plus, I think. We'll probably hear an announcement for Wrath of the Lich King coming out in 2027. Probably early 2027, and then I believe we may hear about Warlords of Draenor Classic, potentially. That would be pretty cool. And then we'll probably hear a little bit more about the final patches of Midnight, the retail expansion. And then maybe some new games that they have in the works. Could be a pretty good BlizzCon for announcements, I think. All right, here we go. Maiden of Virtue.
Your behavior will not be tolerated.
Okay. Wait for Lust here. Getting resisted quite a bit. First Shadow Bolt got resisted. It's another reason why I really need these pants, because they give us quite a bit more spell hit.
Cast out your corrupt thoughts.
Alright. Maiden down. Mists of the Tree Mender dropped. 25 Stam, 22 Intellect, 14 Spirit, leather gloves with 64 healing power and 2 sockets. Pretty nice healing gloves. Looks like the healer wants them. And Bracers of Justice. Plate, wrists. 22 Stam, 22 Intellect, 16 Spell Crit, and 46 Healing Power. Healing Bracers for Holy Paladins. Oh, Let's see if these guys get aggro here. I don't know where the paladin is, so we gotta kind of just chill. My people are getting wrecked. I'm gonna die. Where's the paladin, man? Let's try to kill this one usher. He's here. Okay, good. Paladin's here. See that? Gets a little bit aggro. Maybe he wanted those bracers. Just happy we didn't die there. It's been kind of a sloppy run so far. We've been pulling, you know, extra packs that we're trying to avoid and having some like weird deaths. We have the off tank pulling without the paladin, which isn't good. That's why I think that's why people died there. Just couldn't generate enough threat to. Actually got killed. They hit pretty hard though. The skeletal ushers. You usually CC them. But we don't really have a priest in the group. I'm just gonna tell him let the paladin lead. Because if the paladin leaves, it's over. This group's done. And then we're saved to this. So, this other tank should just chill and wait for the paladin. Paladin got upset that he pulled and died there. I think that just Druid has a pretty chill run. He just hangs out with this paladin and you know, just does a little bit of damage. This group's pretty geared, so if it disbands, it's kind of sad. It's geared well enough to easily do Karazhan and not wipe. It'd be cool if they come out with Warlords of Draenor Classic. I know a lot of people don't like WoD, but I really enjoyed the leveling in that expansion. It'd be cool to see what they change for the expansion to make it better than it was when it first came out. I think they could make some changes to it. I really enjoyed the raids in that expansion as well. I did Hellfire Citadel. I played a DK tank. And it has a TBC theme to it, which is kind of cool. So if it came out while TBC's out, that'd be interesting, right? Because you'd have Outland, like what happened after Warlords of Draenor, and then you'd have, you know, the old Draenor, you know, which is old Outland, I guess you could call it. To like look at, and you can compare the two, which would be interesting to play while also playing TBC, right? Be cool if they just dropped that late 2026. I honestly think they should take their time with Classic Plus. I hope they don't rush it. They have a big opportunity there to honestly have the best. It can honestly end up being the best MMO in the world if they do it properly. or one of the best MMOs, right? Because it is going to be competing with the retail version of the game. It's weird how World of Warcraft's like that. There's all of these different versions are sort of competing with each other. For, you know, players' attention. And time, right? It's impossible to play all of them. In my opinion. Right? It's pretty hard to play. Mists of Pandaria, classic era, you know, they got the hardcore TBC, and then also, you know, Midnight, the retail version of WoW. Season of Discovery. It's another one that I forgot to mention. And then they're going to have Classic Plus on top of that.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this evening's presentation.
Yeah, new cookies.
Tonight, we plumb the depths of the human soul as we join a lost,
Good call.
lonely girl trying desperately, with the help of her loyal companions, to find her way home. But she is pursued by a wicked, malevolent crone. Will she survive? Will she prevail? Only time will tell. And now, on with the show!
On with the show. This would be, yeah, Wizard of Oz, right?
Oh, Tito, we simply must find a way home. The old wizard could be our only hope. Strawman, Roar, Tinhead, will you?
It's gonna lust an AoE.
Oh, golly, look. We have visitors.
Not for you. Wanna fight, huh, do ya? Come on, I'll put you with both paws behind my back.
Now what should I do with you? I simply
Let him get some aggro here.
I could really use a heart. Say, can I have yours?
Oh, at last. I can go home.
It's like we're not really lusting here. There we go. Yeah, I'm noticing we're getting resisted quite a bit. Lost quite a bit of hit by putting this weapon on, but it's worth it. Our two-hander had quite a bit of spell hit on it.
Back to being an old rust bucket.
Whoa, to each and every one of you, my pretties.
Avoid the tornado. Let's go over here with the rocket boots. Yeah, we need to get some hit. That's why we're trying to get Ruby Draper the Mysticon as well. It has quite a bit of hit on it. Alright, the Legacy two-handed axe dropped. 114 damage per second, 40 agi, 80 attack power, 8 mana per 5. And the Beast Maw Pauldrons. Male shoulders, 24 agi, 22 stam, 23 intellect, 46 attack power, 8 mana per 5. Let's get our succubus out here. There's the tank. Okay, I gotta chill. Remember the paladin's not tanking? I can't really just go off and seed everything. It's getting mana here. Should be good. Come on, dude. Like, we got 2 tanks. Like, one guy can taunt. It's too bad, whatever. It's because that's on me. Should have waited. That's really all the off tank needs to do is just taunt. Like if there's somebody like loses the mob, like I waited for consecration to drop. It was kind of an early seed, I guess. But I don't know. I think I shouldn't have died there. I ran to the tanks. It's like Ring of Unrelenting Storms drop, 15 intellect, 19 spell crit, 43 nature spell damage. Might be good for an elemental shaman. Yeah, it looks like the elemental shaman's taking it. I dropped off with some trash. I wonder if we'll do... Nightbane. I think we probably will. I'm just gonna ask if anybody needs knife. I think there's probably at least somebody in here who probably does. Yeah, mage does. I don't mind. It's a pretty good boss. It's just a lot of RP. Got more epics dropping off trash. Grasp of the Dead. 24 intellect, 17 spell hit, and 46 frost spell damage. Bad for a frost mage. Alright, here we go. Nightbane time. Looks like we're going to kill him this week. Last week we skipped him. One of the harder bosses in the raid, I think. Wonder what the mage needs off of Nightbane. Maybe the offhand's pretty good. 17 crit. 28 spell damage, 19 intellect. Talisman. That's probably it. Maybe the chest. Robe of the Elder Scribes. 32 spell damage, 24 spell crit. Gives a chance when your harmful spells land to increase the damage of your spells and effects by 130 for 10 seconds. It's 129 intellect as well. Not 129, 29 intellect. That would be like our best. Our best chest, if it had that much. Okay, here we go. Let's get elements up on them. I guess we'll pop our trinket here. Seems to have a pretty big threat lead. Not all stacked. Move over here, so sort of stacked. Probably doesn't matter. As long as we're not close to the melee. Alright, chart Earth. See where we're going here now. Here? Is that the plan? Druid's going over there. I don't know who to listen to, man. I think the Druid should come to us. We're all stacked here, so should probably stack on us. But it's up to the Druid. Looks like it doesn't really matter. Alright, here comes the bones. Just wait here, consecration's down. Probably seed. Stay stacked up. Alright, here he comes. Let him get aggro. Nope. There we go. So we're gonna stack here. Fire out. Stack up. Roll the bones. Okay, consecration's down. Try to get a seed up. Might have to CC here. We're okay. I should have aggro. Let's just stay on the Druid. We're kind of split up, but it's not a big deal. One more time and boss should go down. Try to get a seat up here. Stay stacked. All right, one more time. I'm not really stacking up because no one's really worried about it. All right, Nightbane down. Dragonheart Flame Shield dropped. Pretty cool shield. 19 stamina, 21 intellect, 23 spell power, and 7 mana per 5. Looks cool too. I think that goes to the Shaman. And chest card of the Conover. Leather chest, 37 agi, 36 stam, 22 hit. 90 attack power leather chest. I think the druid wants that. All right, now off to the curator. Hopefully our gloves drop from that boss. That was weird though. It didn't show up that the Shaman had that shield soft reserve. I'm pretty sure he does. It's good he got it though. See? Yeah, he added a soft reserve, but it didn't really say anything. It's kind of weird because you don't want, you know, if you have a soft reserve item, you don't want someone rolling on it that isn't on the reserve sheet, right? But I believe the raid lead probably knows what everybody wants. Oh, wow, tank went down. We can get this guy down. Nice taunt by the tank there. Saved our life. Good job, Druid. Solid off tanking. Saved my life right there. I don't know why the heck we're pulling, but yeah. Crazy. Trying to res this paladin here. We'll just chill out. We don't want to pull off this tank. Looks like he's in a good lead though now, so we can start casting. No way, we gotta wait now. Did he die? Yeah, he died. Crazy, man. Why did we pull? Like, why did the Shaman go up there and pull? Yeah, he did. Yeah. And then the Druid's like, I didn't pull. Because last time he pulled and the Paladin got mad at him. I don't know why the Shaman just, like, ran up there like that. It's kind of sad that the tank didn't even get healed. Like, he can tank that, you know what I mean? Like, nobody was healing him either. But it happens. probably going to be a 2-episode run. We're not moving too fast. But that's pugs, right? That's how pugs are. Sometimes you get the good ones. Sometimes you get the ones that are a little sloppy. And we should have been able to handle that, like, but I think he just wasn't getting healed. Like, only one. Those ghosts hit hard, but, like, only one. It's usually not too bad. The good thing is we have 2 people who can res here. Let's check out our, yeah, our hit's only at 9.4%. We need to get that up to 16. So, I think we had it at like 11 or probably around 11 before I switch to these weapons here. So there's no spell hit on Fang of the Leviathan or Fathomstone. Just has spell crit. So we have to be really nice we get these gloves, because these legs here have quite a bit of spell hit on it, and it also has a socket where we can put even more spell hit on it if we need it. Should probably keep these boots on too. They're missing out on like 8 spell hit without these boots. That puts us over 10%. That's probably why I was missing, because we had the rocket boots on. I just like having them on because they're fun. It's just fun using rocket boots from time to time.
Now what?
Okay. So I'll do like a pull here, and I'll try to get some more cookies out for everybody. I'll give one of the shamans soul stone here. Since everybody's shrinking, it's probably a good time to get some more cookies. No, man. They kicked the tank, dude. They kicked the bear. I kind of feel bad for him. Like, I don't know. He said, so the healer, I think there was like some conversation going on. So it'd be a lot easier to heal with one tank, just saying. And then the bear tank's like, how so? Ron was supposed to be a cat. I don't know what's happening. Ron's the bear tank. That's who the paladin's referring to there. I heal main job. That makes no sense, says the bear tank. You got kicked. And then the druid healer's like, you guys are competing for threat, and I'm pre-hotting the wrong one. Oh, so it's like getting it kind of annoying for him to heal, I guess. He's like, pre-hot the paladin, I don't take much damage. And then he's like, or vice versa, never pre-hot me, said the bear. Oh, they brought him back. They kicked him and brought him back. This is a weird group, man. Let's get back to this chat here. So he tells the bear tank's like, never pre-op me, and then the healer's like, please just go cat, and the bear's like, nah, just heal, learn to heal, he says to bear, and then the paladin kicked him after that comment. So he's sick of him. And then the healer's like, thank you, and then I just did laugh out loud, like, what the heck's going on? So, you know, this group's kind of weird. You should keep him in the group. Just let him be a bear. Doesn't really matter. It's not a big deal. Okay. Yeah, everyone's like against this bear druid. It's like public enemy number 1. And then the mage is like, why kick him? And then the warrior's like, he keeps pulling, and then Paladin says, maybe cool it and listen now, Ron. Oh, he brought him back in. The Paladin brought him back in. He's like, cool it and listen now, Ron. What'd he say? And then Ron's like, I'm a tank. Or should I call you Ronald? said the Paladin. No, your DPS cat is better, I think he says. Paladin. Oh man, am I pulling? I'm gonna LOS here, bring him back to these guys. Nice taunt. There we go. No, your DPS cat and off-tank bear, says the Paladin. And then the bear tank's like, call me daddy, you squishy Paladin. You just died to trash. And they're saying some other vulgar crap, but I'm not really saying it. Trying to tank on bosses, we just need one tank. And then the druid's like, the bear tank's like, you're not main tank, you tank trash. Bro, you should just kick this guy, man. This druid needs to get kicked. He's a little too... being a little too much. I'm kind of surprised they brought him back. Paladin doesn't really need him. Maybe he can help on Nether Spite, right? To soak the blue beam, that's about it. But like, the group doesn't really need him. We can do it without him, but it's alright to have him around. You know, it's better than nothing. But yeah, this guy's just being a jerk. But now, fellas, it's Kara. Take a breather. Let's do this as the mage. Trying to be a voice of reason. I wonder what the odds are that this bear druid lasts throughout the entire dungeon. Come on, taunt him, dude. Taunt him. Taunt, man. Like, literally one spell. Guy doesn't taunt. Taunted that one time, though. I'll give him that. It's like, sorry, that was my fault. Why? I don't know. Maybe. Why did he pull? And then the tank didn't really get good threat. Could have been it. I barely even... I did like, what, one seed? It's 1 or 2 seeds, and we pull, and like, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm like getting smacked. Like, for sure his taunt button's up. Probably taunted the wrong mob, freaking out. That sometimes happens as a tank. You lose threat, you freak out, you taunt. You have like a few mobs that are Or loosen, you taunt. The wrong one. Yeah, we've been in here like an hour and we're only a curator. Last group we were in last week, we were pretty much like at the chess event right now. But it's fine. Should be able to seed here. Yeah, I'm pulling again. Kind of crazy. Few seats. I think we're good now, though. There you go, Ron. Good taunt there, Ron. I think Ron's getting sick of the Paladin. He's fed up and he's showing a little bit of attitude now. He loves the run forward and then backpedal. He was being nice though at the start, Ron, and then he just got sick of the Paladin. Once he got kicked, he was just fed up. We'll just wait. Let the ticks go off, guys. Should be enough. Should be able to seed here. Blinks on me. Let's run away. LOS. Yes. Alright, guys. Will we get our gloves finally? This is the boss. I bet people need a Hellstone here, so we'll try to get another one for everybody. Everyone's talking to Rob. Cheers, guys. Paladin main tank. I'll chase threat. Quick drink. Calm the nerves. Should be good. This will help with flares. I think somebody's dealing with them. Maybe we can pump. Kind of hoping we can just pump here. We'll shatter, so we can pump even more. Help quite a bit. Just want to be able to pump during Lust. Any more seconds will help with flares. I'm actually going to pull soon. I got to stop doing damage. Yeah, this Paladin doesn't have a lot of spell power. I think, maybe. I don't know. Just have to watch our threat. Switch to flares. Let him get a little bit more ahead. Yeah, so we've fallen quite a bit. Now we can kind of DPS a little bit more. Let's pump here. Hopefully we don't pull. Gotta watch my threat. I think we're... No, we gotta stop doing damage. Just kill this Astral Flare. Should be able to finish him off here. Hopefully the gloves drop, guys. Please. Yes! Gloves of the Fallen Hero dropped. Staff of Infinite Mysteries as well. Those are for me, so we'll get those. Now we're going to be able to put those legs on, guys. And we have this staff. It's a pretty nice staff. Staff of Infinite Mysteries, 61 stam, 51 intellect. If you have it in our bag here, it's 23 spell hit, which is awesome, and then 185 spell damage. Not better than our current combo with the Fang of Leviathan Fathom Stone, but it's not a bad staff. Looks kind of cool, too. Used it for quite a while. But now we have Gloves of the Fallen Hero, which will give us Voidheart gloves, so we'll be able to swap in these Leggings of the Corruptor, and we'll swap out Voidheart gloves, Gloves of the Corruptor for Voidheart gloves, and get a little bit more spell hit. But there we go, guys. That is going to be the end of today's episode. Next episode, we will hopefully get through the rest of this Karazhan. Hopefully there isn't any more drama. And it will be coming out today. It's probably out right now, right after this episode finishes. So, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.